Welcome to magiccse by Eezytutorials. To watch the same content in Tamil, click the link in the description box. We are going to see the types of SQL commands. So as we have discussed already, what is SQL commands? So SQL commands means they are mere English-like statements. So they will be actually instruction which you give to the database so that you can access the database, you can manipulate the database. You can do a specific task with the database. Either you can retrieve content from the database, or you can store some content, you can change the content, whatever you want to do. You can manipulate the entire content in the database with the help of some instructions. Those instructions are called SQL commands. And basically, there are 5 types of SQL commands: DDL, DML, DQL, DCL, and TCL. Let us see one by one. So the first command is DDL. There are many SQL commands. So if you want to learn all the SQL commands in a smaller duration, very quickly you are willing to learn, means you have to be very clear about the types of the SQL commands, so that conceptually you will be able to learn SQL commands quickly. So this is important. So understand this keenly. So the first type is DDL, data definition language. So it defines the structure of the table present in the database. So DDL commands will be defining, as well as if you want to do some modifications, you will be able to do. So those commands which are helpful in defining the structure of the table comes under this DDL commands. So here you are having, we saw this slide, no? Here I am having a table here. So what are the contents in the table will not be taken care by DDL. Only this structure, this is a table with 3 columns, and the data type of this name is varchar. For roll number it is having int or number, something like that. Only the structure, the data type, the constraints, everything. Constraint means those are rules. We'll be discussing on constraints separately. So all these definition related things comes under this DDL commands. So basically you have create, alter and drop. Then along with that you will be learning constraints. So these together define the DDL, that is data definition language. And one thing you want to know, that is the meaning for auto commit. So once you are doing something in the work, you will save, no? Same way in database, if you want to save the changes, you have to commit. Commit is a separate command. So you have to store, you have to save the content, whatever your work so far you have done with, you want to save, means you have to commit. So manually you need not commit this DDL commands, because automatically it will be committed. Whenever you are working with this DDL commands, all these DDL commands have the auto commit option. That is, automatically it will be committed. You need not manually save it. Automatically the content or the commands, whatever you are executing, the result of the execution of the commands, DDL commands, will be saved. That is the meaning of auto commit. So the next type is DML, data manipulation language. So data manipulation language, it will be manipulating the data inside the relation. So you are having a relation, or you are having a table like this, you are having some data. So how to insert data into that, how to alter or change or modify the data in, which you have entered, how to delete a data. So all the manipulation of the data. So the structure, that is, it is having 3 columns. So let me add one more column. That and all will not be handled by DML. It will be handled only by DDL. Only the records inside the relation will be handled by the DML. So DML means data manipulation language. It will be manipulating the data present in the table. So you have insert, update, delete. So these are the 3 major commands which you use under DML. The next one is DQL, data query language. So here query means what? For retrieving some information, you ask some questions like instruction. That is called query. So DQL will be helping you to retrieve information. So here I am having a table. So I want the phone number of John. So you have to write a query, and that query will be retrieving you the phone number of John. So you'll be writing selects phone number from, likewise the query you will be learning. So all the queries will be starting with the select class, and you have various class, from class, where class, order by class, having class, likewise many classes you will be learning under this DQL. So select will be the command which is used for querying the database. Generally all the SQL commands are colloquially said as queries. So this DQL, you will be having only one command, that is select, but with select you have many additions. So you will be having a vast content inside this DQL. We will be seeing that one by one. The next one is DCL, data control language. It will be controlling the authority or access. Who can access the database? Who should not access? Those control can be done with the help of this DCL. You have grant and revoke. These are the two commands which you learn under this DCL, and this DCL commands are auto committed. You need not manually save anything. Automatically these commands results will be saved in the database. The last type is TCL. This will be managing the changes which you are making in the database. You have commit. So I told no, commit is used for saving. So whatever you have done, you have to save up to that point, means you have to type commit. So this is a TCL, transaction control language. Then you have rollback and save point. So you'll be learning this. All the types one by one will be learning. So these are the 5 different types of commands. So where always you know, if it is a DDL command, only the structure of the table will be manipulated. If it is a DML, the content inside, the data inside the table will be handled. DQL means you will not be doing any changes, or you will not be writing something, just you will be asking question, information will be retrieved. That is DQL. DCL is related to the control, so data control language. Either you will be stopping the granting the permission, or you will be getting back the permission, that is called revoke. So you will be doing that with DCL. TCL will be managing the changes. Either you will have to save, you have to move to the previous state, you have to roll back, or you have to create states with the help of save points. That comes under TCL. So DDL and DCL are auto committed. That is, the commands automatically, what are the changes which are made with the help of DDL commands and DCL commands will be saved automatically. So these are the basic SQL commands. We'll be seeing each commands one by one with hands-on. So stay tuned. Thank you. Hope you like this video. Kindly like, share and subscribe. Do post your valuable comments. Check for useful links in the description box. For more technical videos, stay tuned to magiccse by Eezytutorials. Thank you.